If you want to be a better reader and learn how to read faster, you must first learn how to recognize faster. Let me explain. Jim Kwik said it best when he stated, "There is no good or bad reader, only a trained or an untrained reader." He said the same thing about trained or untrained brain as well, too. So here's the thing. The idea is to train your brain to recognize faster instead of trying to simply read faster. When you discover the fact that you could recognize things faster than you can read it, it will literally open up a whole new world of possibilities for you to condense decades into days of knowledge that will increase your opportunities. So let me break it down to you like this right here. There are literally, I guarantee it, thousands of words that you intuitively recognize, know, understand, and have placed some type of meaning on them. For example, I guarantee that you already know and understand, and more importantly, recognize the words a, and, the, he, she, them, they, it, him, her, those, these, apple, orange, carrot. I mean, I could literally go on and on. I guarantee that there are a lot of words, once again, that you already know, you already recognize. Okay. So you've already placed a meaning, in other words, on those words. So they're unnecessary words. Why would you read them? Here's the thing. The idea is to quickly recognize those words and just skip over them. It's unnecessary to read them. Completely unnecessary to read those words because they are not big picture words. So you see, if you really want to understand what you're reading, you must get to the bottom of the bigger picture of what it is that you're reading by literally skimming over those words that you already intuitively know and increase your vocabulary of words that you do not immediately recognize so that you no longer have to read those words altogether. Now, I'm not telling you that you have to be a walking dictionary, but you must understand that you're wasting time by reading every single word in a book. You notice how I emphasize that right there? That's kind of annoying, isn't it? It's the same thing when you're trying to read a book. If you read every single word, you're going to be reading that slow. It's completely unnecessary to read every single word. So what do? Well, before we go into that, let me share a quick story with you. I want to share with you the story of the I must read every single word in a book guy, me, and I would never finish a book. Okay. So, growing up, I enjoyed reading. Okay. I really did. I enjoyed reading books growing up. But the thing is that I always felt like I had to read every single word in a book. And it got really annoying. It would take me days, months, even a year to read a single book. Okay. And I just never really got through all the book. There's lots of books that I started reading and I would put them down because, well, gosh, I just didn't want to read. It seemed to me like just the physical act of reading a book was time wasting, you know, and, and I would always try to find that golden nugget somewhere in there and never really kind of got to it. So I would get discouraged and I would put the book down. Look, I'm telling you, you don't have to read every single word. Now, with the techniques that I've learned and the things that I've learned over the years, now I can actually read a book in about 4 hours. I'm pretty quick at, getting through a book without having to read every single word. Now, you know what? I know what you're thinking. Gosh, Terry, I have to read every single word in the book so that I can fully understand it. No, you don't. You do not have to read every single word within a book to fully understand the big picture or the big idea or the meaning or the points, whatever label you want to put on it, within a book. You do not have to read every single word. You might also be telling yourself, I'm afraid that I might miss something if I don't read every word. Nope. I'm telling you, it's completely unnecessary to read every single word. You're not going to miss something. You're not going to miss a big point. You're not going to miss a big idea. Okay. So stop putting yourself through that by reading every single word. Okay. You might also be telling yourself, well, I don't want to read the dictionary to discover words that I don't already know. Well, you don't have to. That's the good news. You don't have to be a walking dictionary. You don't have to know every single word within the dictionary. There's already a lot of words, I guarantee you, that you already know, you understand, you recognize, and you've put some type of a meaning to that word. Okay. You might also be asking yourself, what should you do to become a better or a faster reader? Well, I'm glad you asked. Here's my top tips on reading faster, or better yet, recognizing faster, so that you can increase your knowledge, your understanding, and ability to recognize words faster, so you can enjoy discovering the endless possibilities that books present. Number one, first and foremost, do not try to read every single word in the book. Skim and search for unrecognizable words, or what I like to call big picture meaning that you're searching for, which is why you purchased the book to begin with anyway. You know, when I get a book or when I read a book, the thing is that I'm trying to learn something. I'm trying to discover something. I'm looking for something that I can put within my toolkit that will help me do something very specific. I don't just grab a book for the enjoyment of reading a book. I can't do it. I'll fall asleep really fast if I just get a book and just try to read it for the pure enjoyment of reading. Okay, I'm trying to learn something. And that's what I want to get to. And I want to get to that faster. I want to get to that point. I want to get to that thing I can put in my toolkit. I want to get to that thing that I can take immediate action on quicker and faster. Okay? Number two, do not try and read internally or externally. Have you ever noticed that when you're reading a book that you're either internally reading it or you're externally reading it out loud? It's the worst thing that you can do. I guarantee you that your internal reading speed or even your external reading speed is significantly much slower than your ability to recognize words. Okay? The idea is to recognize those words and skim over them. Don't try to read them internally or externally. Okay, number three. One technique that I personally use is the skimming method. So here's what I do. I don't really touch the page. What I do is I put my finger over top of the words and I follow along. And it's really quick. I mean, I literally don't stay on a word very long. I'm just going over the word so that I see it, I recognize it, I get the idea, I get the point. I'm searching, I'm skimming. I'm literally going through that line of words or that really fast because I recognize them. I'm not reading them out loud. I'm not reading them internally. I'm skimming and I'm recognizing, searching, trying to find that big picture, that big idea, that key takeaway. Okay. And then finally, here's what really kind of takes me the longest, and that's taking notes. Okay, so as I'm skimming through the book, I'm trying to find those, like I said, those big ideas, those key points, and I'm taking notes on those things. Okay, so when I'm reading something or I'm recognizing something, so to speak, I'm taking notes on those big ideas, things that I can look further into, that I can take bigger action on, or something that I might not understand very well, something that I kind of need to do a deeper dive into and say, you know what, I need to take a deeper dive into that concept because I don't fully understand it. Or if I believe that there's an opportunity for me to put that within my toolkit so that I can coach, teach, train, or mentor somebody else. Because I'm always on the lookout for things that I can put within my toolkit that I can teach you, that I can coach you, that I can present to you. Okay. And I will never get to those things if I'm literally reading every single word. Okay. And then finally, keep reading. Remember, your brain is a muscle. And when you continuously use it, you will discover that your brain, your reading capacity, your reading speed, your recognizing speed will get stronger, faster, and you will enjoy discovering the possibilities. Okay? So once again, keep in mind, the idea is not to learn how to read faster, but to recognize faster. All right, so thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed this right here, please share your thoughts by leaving a comment below the video. please share this out. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. For more, I look forward to motivating and inspiring you with the things that I've discovered in hopes that they will, help you out as well too. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.